Hey Libra, how are you? It's Louisa Munson from Feel Good Astrology, and this is your 5-minute forecast for the month of February. So it's quite an interesting month. February's got a few good, really sort of kind of magical, kind of scary patterns going on. And so I'm really just going to try and sort of explain them to you in a way that's going to really be helpful and give you some benefits. March is a very, very busy and severe month, in fact, not just for you but for everybody. I think we're all about to take a collective leap forwards, so I think it's really important to understand what's going in February so that you can really be prepared and also as rested as possible before March comes along. Anyway, the first thing to really bring your attention to is the full moon that's happening on the 5th. Now, whilst full moons tend to be quite they can be quite challenging for people. This one isn't quite as challenging for you. What it's doing, I think, is highlighting your relationships with other people, and in particular, organizations that you just kind of have to get involved in, almost like the lesser of two evils, So, for instance, they might be your local governments, your tax offices, your local charities that you somehow collaborate with, any large institution or group or network you're involved in. Like the subjects of the narratives of these are really coming to the fore on the time of the full moon for you. So it is a time to really think about where you have loyalties and whether these loyalties are actually founded on good common sense, or maybe, have I got carried away? Have I put my attentions onto things that maybe aren't helping me? So there's a lot to think about, definitely around the time of the full moon. Now, there's more to it than that, because Lilith is also highlighting where you've held yourself back to be more pleasing, to be more palatable to people that you've wanted to impress. And so I think that's also playing into this whole month ahead is, how can I be more of myself? How can I let more of my Libran self out and really be who I am? Because it just feels like there's something not quite right at the moment. So it's a bit of an ongoing challenge for you, Libra. Anyway, for the first part of the month, I think a lot of the energies are very much in a creative space. And this is where you really seem to be happiest. You're a very creative person, and you tend to love having these ideas and thinking in terms of how you can find balance and how your ideas can bring about more balance. So I do see that this is a really creative time for you. And as we get through to the mid-month, say around the 18th, well, from the 15th to the 20th, you're starting to move into a phase of more active and spontaneous and purposeful creativity. So, like the first part is very much about your creative thoughts and what you would like to create. Maybe not so much what you want to create with others, but, what you're wanting to create. Maybe that's where the tension is at the beginning of the month in terms of the full moon. Maybe you want to take back some of your power, from creating with others to kind of really bringing it back into the core of who you are. So, yeah, I see you like bringing on your creative ideas from, say, the 15th to 20th, and it's a time when you can really apply yourself. And as you're in that process of applying yourself, you're also getting more insights and more, almost like more creative downloads. So it's pretty special. Then towards the end of the month, from the 23rd to the 28th, there's this, I don't want to say a healing crisis going on, though I do think we're all going through a bit of a collective healing crisis. But there are a lot of planets packing into your 7th house. Now, the 7th house is about everybody else. And ordinarily, having a lot of planets in that area can really activate our relationships. It's quite busy for us. We have lots of friends to see, lots of things going on. However, we've got Chiron there, and Chiron's the wounded healer. And so Jupiter is coming into aspect with Chiron. And so it feels like a lot of the people in your life right now are needing to heal. It feels like everybody around you is stressed, depressed, upset, triggered. It's like, where are all my balanced and calm friends? And so it really does feel like towards the end of the month, you almost want to lock yourself away. What I would suggest is to recognize that anyone that's showing up in your life is there because you know, your projections of each other. So it might be that they're acting all cray cray, but you might want to look a little bit inside and think, okay, where is that pattern also in me? So don't put it all on other people. Take some of that responsibility back, because when you do take that responsibility back, you'll be able to find how to heal yourself. So anyway, lots going on there. Hope that's helpful, Libra. If I can be of any assistance, then go to louisatannermunson@gmail.com, send me an email, or go to www.feelgoodastrology.com. That's my website. Anyway, I'm just trying to find how to stop this video. So anyway, lots of love to you. Have a great month and see you next month. Bye for now.